Hi, this is Gene at DNS Bait, and this report is current as of Saturday the 20th here. During that last warm spell, we did lose some ice in the area, although there's still plenty of ice that guys are finding to fish on. Cherokee Marsh held just fine. There's about 5 inches up there, and they are having some success up there. You do occasionally get some real nice bluegills, some real quality stuff. It's just hard to put together a decent number of fish. Some of the local guys have been going up there and having some luck at times, but I rarely hear them catch over 6-8 fish in an outing. Every once in a while, but not too often. The rest of Lake Mendota, totally, the ice went out for a while. There was a little bit of ice in Marshall Park and Spring Harbor. That kind of got unsafe. Now it's froze over again, but I don't know that it's safe, and I haven't heard anybody on there. There was a few bluegills in there earlier. They got some real nice fish, but those fish moved out, and the fishing got tough before the ice went out there. Over on Lake Monona Bay, Triangles, that ice did hold through the warm weather, although there were some opening areas. The bridges got, around the pylons and stuff got dangerous, I'm sure. But there are guys on the ice still over there. I haven't heard any ice thicknesses at the moment, but I would imagine there's maybe between 3 and 5 inches. Squaw Bay, a lot of that ice went out, although they're way in the back of the bay. There are still guys fishing back there, and they are taking a handful of bluegills in there, but a lot of small fish. Turville Bay the same. The ice kind of held in the back of the bay, but a lot of small bluegills. You get a few keepers, but they're not overly large generally. They're 7.5 inches. The rest of the ice on Lake Monona went out in that warm spell, so we're waiting for that to come back. Mud Lake, the ice held there. A lot of guys kind of backed off with the warmer weather, but there's still guys fishing out there, and they're still taking some bluegills. I'm sure that lake has started to succumb to some of the pressure already because there's been a lot of guys on there this season. Lake Wabeesa, I believe all the ice held down there. I didn't hear that it went off, but I've yet to hear much of as far as a good fishing report in the area. I've talked to guys that have been up by Lake Farm Park and down in the south end, and just not a lot of action. They're having a hard time finding any weeds to speak of. And Lake Kegonsa, I hear there's a handful of guys out doing a little perch fishing. I hear once in a while they do catch a few. I haven't heard any decent numbers, but I have heard they've caught some nice size fish. I think that's about it here locally. I've heard Fox Lake has been doing pretty good. Some guys are doing Beaver Dam, catching some crappies on Beaver Dam, a few perch. Up at Crystal Lake, I've heard a little bit of a bluegill action there late in the evening. Fish Lake, I didn't hear too much on there yet. Up on Lake Wisconsin, it's been kind of quiet. I did hear some walleyes, believe it or not, up at Oki this weekend, or during this week. Some nice fish, too. But that's about all I got, guys. So if you got any questions, call me at the store here. It's 608-241-4225. Or if you've got anything you'd like to share, give us a call here, too. Thanks. Talk to you later. And have a good holiday if I don't get back to you. We're going to be open Christmas Eve till noon, and then we'll be closed through Christmas Day, and we'll open up again the day after Christmas. So have a good holiday. We'll talk to you later.